Hi guys, Glaze here. So I wanted to redo my voice demo showcase thingy because originally the first one had poor audio quality. That was my fault. So this is just a quick redo of that. Hopefully it won't be 11 minutes long as before. But yeah, so here we go. First I wanted to kind of show off my voice range as far as pitches go. So this is my normal voice, like my normal talking voice. I can go slightly higher. Well, not slightly, I can go a lot higher, but just showing you from the different pitches I can go to. So just kind of giving a range of that. So this is slightly higher. This is slightly higher. I can go up to here. 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 And if really mean to, I can also I can go up to here. My goodness, I cannot speak. But yeah, so this is kind of like the highest I can go. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, I can just go a little bit higher than that. If I do this for too long, it's a little bit stringy for my voice. But if needed, I can speak like a mouse. Going back into my normal voice. Now going deeper. So I can go this deep. This is just slightly deeper than my normal voice. This is a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. Even more deeper. And then this is about as deep as I can go. Comfortably at least. I could probably push myself just a little bit more. But, that's also adding kind of baritone, opening up my throat more and adding a more of a baritone voice to it, so, yeah. So this is as low as I can comfortably go. Maybe just a little bit more lower. So, yeah, about right here. So, I'd say comfortably this is as low as I can go without hurting myself or, straining my vocal cords too much. So, yeah, so this is as low as I can go. Going back into my normal voice so I don't freak anybody out. Going on to the next thing. And yeah. I can mimic accents pretty well, and if I listen to one long enough and practice on it, I can definitely learn it. So if there's an accent that's ever needed or wanted, I can do it for, whoever's asking. But just to kind of give off the ones that I can comfortably do and do it automatically, I can go into a Slavic one. It's more based on a Russian accent because I have Russian family members and I learned how to do it off of them, as well as being able to slightly speak Russian throughout my life. So I can do a slight Slavic accent if needed. I can also go a little bit heavier too, so it's more of that Hollywood heavy Russian voice, but I don't really like doing that one as much because it doesn't always sound natural. So I can do a Slavic accent if needed. I can do a British accent if needed, or English, kind of a mixture in between. I have no clue as far as where this would be placed as far as England or Britain goes, really. Because I know that there's as the US is, there's different varying accents depending on the place that you go to, so I would say maybe this is just, I don't know. I don't even want to say anything because I don't want to offend anybody. But yeah, so if needing a British accent, I can do that as well. I can do normal plain American accent. What is another one I can do? If needed, I can do a southern accent, so I can do a southern drawl. Again, I have no clue where this would be placed technically. I guess it would be counted as more of Hollywood accent goes, but if y'all know where the placement of this accent would go, then let me know, because I don't know. But I can do a southern accent if needed. I can also do a slightly softer version of that, where it's more of a quote-unquote southern belle, so if that's needed at all, I can do that as well. What else? Hold on, give me 1 second. I can also do this accent as well. I don't know if it's New York or what this fucking is the other one. I'm thinking of Brooklyn, but I don't, maybe a Brooklyn accent, I don't know. But I can also do this accent as well. So if ever needed a New York accent or just kind of more, my brain wants to say Cockney, but that's Britain, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything else outside of that. Now see, now I'm going to my southern drawl. But if needing a New York accent, I can do that one as well. Boston, that's what it is, Boston accent. I have no clue where my brain is going. I think it's probably because it's New England, but I can also do that accent as well. Let me see. But yeah, so again, New York accents. I was trying to see if I could do like a different variation of that one, but no. I can also do a Valley Girl voice if I can get into that one, because that one's a little bit more harder to do because it's kind of like in the back of the throat where a lot of the other like U.S. accents are. So let me see if I can get into that one really quickly. Okay, so I got into it. So, oh my gosh, hey, the Valley Girl accent, or like the rich pompous girl accent, whatever you guys want to call it. But as I know, this one is the Valley Girl accent. So, hey, I can do this one as well. So, if ever needed, like, this voice at all, or accent really, I can do this one as well. I can also sound like a nerd if needed, so if you need somebody to, sound like a nerd where they're more nasally or something like that, I can do that kind of voice as well. It's not really an accent per se, but, I categorize it in the accent category because I don't know where else this would go. But yeah, so if you need me to sound like a nerd at all, there we go. I can sound like a nerd. Moving on from that, I can also do just different character voices because I've practiced them for over the years. So if you need, for example, somebody to sound like Toad from the Mario Brothers franchise, I can definitely sound like Toad. Not the recent or like quote unquote normal voice Toads. I'm talking specifically like about the video game Mario Brothers Toads. So
the ones that sound like this. So let me back away from my mic a little bit. I'm so sorry. That probably blasted your ears. But if you need somebody to sound like Toad, I can do that as well. Not really super straining for me, but kind of is. Probably make me lose my voice a little bit, but I can do that as well if needed.
I can also do Lancer. Well, what would be my variation of Lancer from Deltarune? So let me get into that voice really quickly. Again, jump scare warning or ear rape warning, whatever you want to take.
Alright, there we go. Got into the voice. It took me a moment because I had to get myself some water because I was very thirsty. But I can also do this voice as well. Kind of just like another variation of the Toad voice, but Lancer! Tiny little gremlin child from Deltarune.
So I can do that as well. What's another voice I can do? I can speak from very deep within my chest in like a very, I guess you would kind of call it ASMR, but I'm not really whispering. I'm talking on my exhales. So you're gonna hear me breathing a lot when doing this one, but if you need like a very airy and kind of like otherworldly voice, I can do this as well.
I can also sound like a Disney princess if you want me to. Though I don't think I can do anything specific as far as the voices go. As far as like the quote-unquote accent or voice, I can definitely do that as well. So if you need me to sound like a princess or a Disney princess, I can do that for you.
I also have, or let me speak normally first. I also have a really decent rasp. So if you need somebody to talk like with a very grating or raspy voice, I can do that as well. Like the quote-unquote emo voice. This is partly because I have some vocal damage to my vocal cords. So if you need somebody to talk like this or have like a grating or raspy voice, I could do that as well. Let me see. This voice kind of also goes into like the robotic voice, or like the more metallic robot voice. So if that's needed as well, if you need somebody to sound like a piece of grating metal, I can do that as well. Again, same voice. I can also talk like an AI bot. So if you need me to, I am more than happy to act like a piece of AI. Piece? Work? Program? I don't know. But if you need that, I can do that for you as well. I also have the ability to... I taught myself this a while ago, and I don't know why. I guess just because I wanted to do it. But I can also talk while inhaling. So if you need somebody to talk like this for whatever reason, I can do that as well for you, which is more of like that robot voice, I guess. I don't know, but I can do this as well if you need that. But yeah, so I believe that is it as far as kind of like my little showcase goes, and I want to make this again super long because now looking at it, it's reaching that 10-minute mark. So this is Glace, or Fluffy the Artistic Goats, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little showcase of voices that I can do, and I hope to see you guys within, my auditioning area, my submissions, wherever this is getting posted, because it's most likely going to be on Casting Call Club and whatever else I am putting as far as like voice fitting goes. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the flip side.